Hey everybody, Michael here from Replica Airguns, and I got some rifles here for you. We've got the LVOA-C from Krytac, and we have the Black Ops MK5, right, Viper. So what we're gonna do today is a little bit of an outdoor shooting test for you. Got one of the boxes fell down, but that's okay, we'll continue. And I've done field test shooting videos for both of these guns. I've done 30-foot field tests, so accuracy and whatnot, and semi-full auto, all of that. So I have done that. Hopefully remember to put links in the description for you guys. But what we're gonna do today is I've got them outside, as you can see. We're gonna shoot at 50 feet. We're gonna shoot at 100 feet. So much further ranges. Can't do that inside in the C-can for obvious reasons. It's just not big enough. And you know, so we have things to consider like wind and all that. I am using heavier grain BBs, so I'm using 0.28 gram Airsoft BBs. So that'll help them a little bit in the wind, but it's not gonna make a huge difference compared to the 0.20 gram that I normally use. But I wanna find out if a couple $100 gun is gonna be just as effective as a 4 times that amount, so closer to $800 gun. So again, 50 feet, I shoot about 10 rounds out of each gun. It's not an exact science when I'm outdoors. I'm just trying to get the job done. Then I'm gonna set up a target 100 feet downrange, again, shoot both guns. But today, in one of the videos, depends which one you're watching, so depending on the title. So each video is gonna contain basically one gun. And so at the end of, so this will be the first gun I test out. And then we're gonna test out the LVOA-C and see how that one does, again, 50 and 100 feet. And then at the end, when I finish doing the second review for this one, at that point in time, I'm going to compare them. So in each video, depending on which one you're watching, you're going to see just the results, me shooting one of them. But at the end of the LVOA-C, the Krytac, you will see the end results of how they compare, again, at 50 feet and 100 feet. So stay posted, watch each gun now. You're going to basically be watching one gun do its thing, and then I'll close it all up. Okay, this is my second time, not gonna lie, doing this 50-footer with the Viper, M45 Viper, MK5 Black Ops. First time, one of the cameras wasn't rolling, so depending on what result I get, I might show you both, or just, if they're both similar, I'll just show you one. Maybe I'll just show you the best one, we'll see. When I do the wrap up, you'll find out. Okay, so let's go, aiming right for the bullseye, 10 rounds. Okay. Okay, don't know if that's gonna be as good, but you'll see the results in a sec here. Okay, 100 feet. Not gonna lie, this is a bit of a stretch for this gun. We're gonna aim a little high. See if we can get them on the paper. 10 rounds. Okay, it was more than 10 rounds. I kind of had to like lean it over to the left a little bit. So once I kind of got it over the left, I noticed it was shooting slightly right. Then I was getting more on the paper. All right, so I've got my results for the Black Ops Viper MK5, and yeah, it did pretty good. I'm actually fairly impressed. I've got both of those results for the 50-footer because, as I mentioned, one of them, the camera wasn't rolling. But I will show you the results. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take snapshots and put these on the screen, sort of the left or right side, whatever makes sense, so you can see them. I'm holding them in my hand, so I'm just gonna talk about them. And so, how did we do? We did pretty good at 50 feet. It wasn't that much different than when I did the field test shooting video at 30 feet. Pretty close to a 2-inch grouping. So with the second test I did that I'm looking at right now that you saw on camera, yeah, it did pretty good. 2 inches with maybe one coming out a little bit. Now in terms of the first one that you didn't see, that one again, a good 2 inches, and I would say none of them really came out. They were all within a 2-inch square. So both results were, you know, very good for both of them. So that gives us a pretty good conclusion. At 50 feet, not a lot different than at 30 feet. Now, stretching it out to 100 feet, that's a bit of a challenge for any airsoft gun, especially on a windy day. And I was able to get, from what I can see here, I mean, it was kind of hitting a little to the right. So I maybe needed to shoot a little bit more to the left than I already was. Actually, yeah, hold on a sec. So I was shooting to the right. So I needed to aim more to the left to get these on the paper. And so what ended up happening is I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 6, 7 shots here on the paper. But the grouping of the shots that I finally did get to manage to get on the paper was pretty good. I mean, from 100 feet. So the goal here was to get as many shots on the paper. I mean, the paper represents a fairly small target, right? So you're gonna hit someone in the chest, no problem. So I'm pretty happy with that. Once you figure out, you know, where it's sighted in, and you get that centered on the paper, which I was kind of trying to achieve while I was shooting it, and you should be able to get, you know, shoot people in the chest, maybe even the headshot. Something you want to do that too often, but someone's popping their head up, you want to get a shot off, you should be able to hit targets at close to 100 feet with this rather inexpensive gun. All right, so pretty impressed. Hope you would like this video. Now keep in mind, I am going to be doing the second video, the Krytac LVOA-C. So keep that keep checking for that one, because I think you'll be interested to see what kind of result I get. I actually have done both the shooting videos, so made those videos, so I know what's going on. I think you'll be pretty surprised at the end result when you see the difference between these two guns in performance, one being 4 times more expensive, one being relatively inexpensive and economical, right? So again, check out all the guns we're reviewing here. I've got most of them in our either Canada, Replica Airguns store in Canada.ca, Replica Airguns.us for the US, all kinds of products, a lot more than just the guns that I'm reviewing here in these videos, but I'll put links in the description for you to buy them. And if you're interested in air guns, BB guns, airsoft guns, pellet guns, blank guns, and other accessories, then make sure to check out both those stores over at replicairguns.ca and replicairguns.us. Also check out replicairguns.com, where I have articles, post reviews on a whole pile of different guns. Well over 1,000 videos have been made to date over on Vimeo, so check those all out. All right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Until next time, take care.